going live. We are going a live button on the. Oh, there it is. Greetings, greetings. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. It is your girl, Queen Serene, in the house. Okay. How y'all doing? And we are on Gold Digger. Gold Digger, y'all. Hope I'm on all platforms, Gold Digger. And Gold Digger is generating, it's an acronym for generating an objective and ambitious lifestyle. Hence my book, Gold Digger. You can go to GOALDIGGA.org and get your book. Get your book, your Gold Digger book. Today we're going to talk about self mastery. Self mastery. And one thing that you need to know about self mastering, mastering oneself, is you have to know what you really want. You have to know what you really want, which is a chapter in my book that I have. So we're going to go over what knowing what you really want looks like. You have to know what you really want because a lot of times, we can follow, we can be followers and follow the direction of influencers or people that we see, parents, friends, relatives, anything like that that we see, and then we can imitate them and follow what they do. But what do you want? Is that something you really truly want? Because at the end of the day, and I'll give you an example, is if that's not where your heart is and what you truly desire or who you want to be or what you want to do, then it's 9 times out of 10, it won't work. It may work for a little while. Okay. Oh man, my battery low. What? I charged that phone. Oh, dang, I was on it for a while. We just got a few minutes, y'all. Just a few minutes. And it's gonna be quick anyway. Today theme is um Thriving Thursday. Thriving Thursday. And to thrive, in order to thrive, you have to have something to thrive about. You got to know what you want. So that's why I say, when you're mastering yourself, you have to know what you want and knowing what you really want, right? So my example that I'm going to give you first, and it's in this book as well, and it's actually chapter 8. Chapter 8, and I'm not going to read the chapter, but I'm going to highlight some points in there. But my example that I give in here is when I wanted to be a business owner. I wanted to be, because in college I took business administration. So I knew that I wanted to become a CEO or a business, professional, right? And so, I've been on that path all along. So when I had the opportunity to become one, which was a restaurant that I opened up called Big Mama's Hot Pot, Big Mama's Hot Pot. And, me not even having the skills, of course I can cook, I can throw down. I didn't cook in the restaurant, but what I'm saying is because my family had cooking skills and everyone talked about restaurant and it seems so easy. You cook, people come, they're going to eat, enjoy the food, especially because they have everybody compliments you on your food. Even now, I may not go back to restaurant, but I wouldn't mind having a vegan truck, you know because I do have a lot of my own personal recipes with choosing a better lifestyle and eating different, but that's another story. But and that's now though, however. But then I was just going by what my family wanted to do, a restaurant, not just what they wanted to do, but I just see it seemed like an easy thing to do at the time, and that's all I really was exposed to hearing. Start a restaurant. I want a restaurant. But that wasn't really what I wanted to do at the time. I did do it. I did it. But within 8 months, it did fail. Um, and I can go on and on what failed it. But a lot of it had to do with that really was not for me. Um, and then I didn't have the experience as a restaurant owner. I didn't do my due diligence. So just keeping above, which we did do well as far as keeping above. We made enough money to pay all the bills, but we weren't profiting. But now I know that, um, you know, I'm hearing that it takes 3 years to really get that good profit in. when you're starting a new restaurant for yourselves. And like I said, it was a learning curve for me. And then managing it, it's just a whole slew of things instead of just finding a building, getting your certificates, and starting a business. It was so many different things in between that, behind the scenes that people didn't know about that had to be done, right? But I can teach you how to start a restaurant now. That's something I can teach you to do if you're interested. I may write a short book about that one as well, just to get anybody that's that want to that can get them going, get them up and going, because I have done it. However, I didn't do my due diligence again on keeping it afloat, keeping it afloat. So my point being is that was not the business for me. It wasn't for me. Like what I'm doing now, teaching people. I love doing that. I love teaching um people. I love so I my point to you is you really got to find out what it is, what's your passion, or what it is that you want to do. So here's a few things in my book. Um when it comes to achieving your goals, knowing what you really want is one of the most important factors in determining your success. Too often, people set goals based on what they think they should want or what others want for them, like I just mentioned, right? Um, First and foremost, knowing what you really want helps you to set meaningful and achievable goals. Now, see, had I knew if the restaurant is what you truly want, then you have to make those um, measurable, achievable goals to get you to that step or to that stage of opening it, right? So, that's what you first and foremost. When you set goals that are aligned with your true desires, you are more likely to be motivated and committed to achieving them. Secondly, and I skipped some, y'all, because I'm not going to read it all. Secondly, when you know what you want, it allows you to prioritize your goals and make the best use of your time and energy. And that second part is important because you have to prioritize your goals, and and use your time wisely to obtain those goals. You have to set those meaningful goals, like for example, I guess I'll just use the restaurant since I'm talking about the restaurant. But um you know what first of all, not even just my and then it would be some different things I would do now, but not even just my, because I didn't have a business plan. That's the number one that I would have. I would have a business plan, right? Um, so I'll set that, but so you have to get with you. Sometimes you may have to get with an attorney, in order to structure it, or get with um, an attorney, or who else I'm thinking of. I should have wrote it down, but basically, what I'm saying is you have to not only just get those set about that business plan, but you also have to, and not just that restaurant. I'm getting to it, yeah. Not just that restaurant, but you have to put in place, first of all, what do you want to call, get your business structure right. That's what I'm saying. Get your business structure right, which is your LLC, which I think I did that later after I had the business. I didn't even have, because I wasn't versed in knowing about setting up a business at that time. I just found a building. Someone else found the building, and then I had the money to fund it and get. I was just doing it as I go. Found the building. That was the first and foremost. And then I had to look into, well, how do I get a restaurant? Which I had to go to the health department and get some certificates. They kind of guided me. So if you are looking for to start your own business, the health department will be the first place that you would go to, and then they will instruct you on the different things. But even then, they didn't tell me about the like I said, the other little aspects of the business, like the LLCs, incorporating your name, business license, business account, bank account. I don't even think I had a business bank account. Um, And so in everything else that incurred, you know like I said, I didn't start off with a business plan. It was just all those little things that are very important that you should have when you are starting any business, not just a restaurant business, but any business. But because of me going through the process of that first business, that restaurant, I was able to make my mistakes and then learn from those mistakes. And then, my next business that I was able to create the next business better, you know, if that's the way I should say it. But the next business, and that I still have, were the next businesses. I was able to structure it right. There you go. There that word, structure it right. Okay, and but I still, even after that, I went into real estate, um, credit, which I still do credit. Um, and still help other people set and brand their business, because I've opened and closed and opened other businesses and help other people set up their business. So I'm kind of an expert in that field. So I'm able to help you with that. But helping people, once I started doing these type of things, then I understood that my true uh, passion is helping people, teaching people, So I guess that blended in a way. So, then I said, okay. But then I had to think about, well, because those aspects, even though I was teaching people how to do that, it's just so much that I can do with that. I can help you start and brand your business, right? But then after that, then what? Then that's the only customer I have because I've already helped them. Now they're on their way. What else can I do? But even after that, I had started going into because sometimes you just gotta evolve. You could sit and you can write. You could sit and you can write and think of ways. I'm just trying to, like I said, this is about this Thriving Thursday. This is about knowing what you really want and how to get to where you really want and how to get to know what you really want, really. And a lot of times it's through trial and error. It's through trial and error. And that's what it was with me. And because I didn't really, but I never did sit down and really think like I'm telling you and really write down what I really wanted. I didn't even try to brainstorm on what my gifts were. And at the time, now I know, but then I didn't do that. So so had I did that, I might have been closer. I might have gotten it closer than what I have now. I would have been far further ahead, should I say, than I am now, with it, right? So, but I just had to. It was just trial and error, trying doing this, doing that, and then really knowing what my niche was, where my gifts were, where it was, which it has always been helping people. Because I've always had that serving people energy. I mean, anybody could come to me and I'm always helping people. So I already had that spirit in me, right? But I didn't know how to capitalize off of that, or even not even just capitalize, but how to well, yeah, and then how to make a service for it to where I could make a living off of it, until I started getting into um different spaces with the other people and really just getting to know myself too. And so you really have to just kind of, like I said, start writing down your aspirational goals, what it is in life that you want to do, but where do you want to be, what, because like I said, it's easier said than done when you think about it. You're just like, what do I want to do when I grow up? Who do I want to be when I grow up? When you're little, and you will start naming all these different things. You'll want to do one thing one year, and the next year you'll want to do something else, and the next year. So it is You have to go through, it's levels to it. It is levels to it, I must admit. There's levels to really getting to know what you want. But if you can just really get to know what it is, what your gifts are, and be able to identify those gifts, then you will be closer to where you want to be. And of course, we all evolve. You never know. I know I will be evolving again, but I know my space, where my space is though, is teaching people. But how I got into this space is really with setting goals and things like that. Is I noticed that a lot of times, because people come to me all the time and they needed help, but not only that, at one point, I was needing help, didn't know what I was needing to do or what I had to do, but I needed that same help, and guidance. Oh boy, you are about to. Ooh, let's wrap it up, y'all, because my phone is about to die here on Instagram. Um, but I needed that guidance as well, and I find that a lot of things that I've went through, people are going through that I've already went through, and then I said, why not help? So I tell you this, I leave you with this. Any struggle that you have gone through, any obstacle that you have gone through and got made your way out of, that may be something that you can yourself can help others to get out of it, and then make it a service to help someone else, because I did do a lot of this, still do it free. I do a lot still free, right? But I did want to condense it and put it in a book and say, create your goals, accomplish your goals. You can be who you want to be, generating an objective and ambitious lifestyle is what you write down. You can plan your life. And it was because I understood that. I understood writing it down, planning was very important, because you plan anything you want to do as far as trip wise, or you plan, but we don't think about planning our life. We don't really think about planning our life. We say what we want to do when we grow up, or what's this, what's that, but we have to really plan it, because it's essential. It's essential to our legacy and what we need to do in life, right? So that being said, again, I'm your Queen Serene here on Gold Digger, helping you to generate an objective and ambitious lifestyle. And you can go to GOALDIGGA.org, which is golddigger.org, and get your book, y'all. Get your book. And the good thing about this book too is you can use it as a 30 your next 30-day challenge. Oh, Instagram is gonna quit on me. You can use it as your 30-day challenge, your next 30-day challenge, because it's 30 chapters, it's 31 chapters, but the 31st is a bonus. You can use this for your next 30-day chapter in your group. And each after each chapter there's action steps, so it's not it's a quick read once a day, because I tell you reading is important, but also I put in here action steps because I want you to take action toward planning your life. Okay, and with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close it on out. Thank you for guys for joining me. Hey, Hanaya, you need to get on my yes, good thing, because that's where you get your looks from, girl. uh but you need to be putting your information. When I'm seeing your reels and things like that, and guys, y'all over here on Lashik, Hanaya, the guru, y'all follow her. She's a lash check technician, and I'm not. She's awesome. I'm not just saying that because she's my daughter. She really is. But I don't notice that your link. Where's your link for people to press on when you're doing those videos? Put your link in there for people to contact you. At least I don't see it. Maybe I'm not looking for it. But put your link in there, and then post it over there in Nubian Superstars Academy, and post it here in Gold Digger too. So they people got to know where to find you, because your posts are real cute and pretty and good and very professional, but let people know where they can hire you, how they can hire you. But anyway, it's your girl Queen Serene. I want to tell you, drink more water. Write, y'all. Write in y'all journal every day. Plan your life. Eat better. Eat better. And even if you're not reading, listen to audiobooks. I encourage you to read, but listen to audiobooks. Uh, so you need one. Uh-huh. There you go. Okay. Yes. But yes, put that in there. Put that in there. Listen to audiobooks, y'all, and lift somebody up, y'all. Sometimes people are down, you don't know what they're going through, and we just tend to be engulfed in our own world. And if a simple smile, and it don't have to be fake, all you got to do is think about something that you're grateful for and smile. And you don't know, that smile to someone else can lift their day up. Just a simple smile. I mean, a compliment. I was at a story. Look, I go into my stories and Instagram about to fall off, but it was this girl, and then she just came in and she smelled so good. I was just like, mmm. And I wanted to, and I know to do this, but I don't know why I didn't do it. I mean, it was just so much going on, I guess. And then but I meant to tell her, you smell so good. You do. I don't want to be seeming all, but she was smelling so good. I was like, she smells so good. And but anyway, that could have helped her throughout the day. You just never know. They could have just been like, oh, okay, somebody appreciated me you know, being clean or whatever. I don't know. But no, she did. And but give a compliment to somebody is my point. You know, should have added things. Yes, always add that. There we go. Her page is La Chic Cosmetics underscore on Instagram. Okay, La Chic, LACHIC cosmetics underscore on Instagram. Y'all go follow my daughter. Y'all get them lashes done. And I'm gonna be due for some lashes soon when I for my book launch, okay? My book signing that I still haven't done, y'all. Y'all look out for that, okay? Because the date has changed again. Again, it's your girl Queen Serene and I'm old. Peace. Okay, I ended it with Instagram. Oh, I gotta and gonna log you on now. And we're gonna end your stream. I'm so glad you showed up, you too. Okay.